Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. I love you so much, family. Look, oh wait, somebody wanted you to be all up in your head, insecure, okay, guarded, okay, cautious. That's because they so pissed off, they hating. But somebody loves, and they actually are liking the fact that you are positive. They like the fact that you are balanced. Hmm. They like the fact that you are truly yin yang energy for whoever this is resonating with. And you are a wish. Wow. You are a wish. Okay. You could be something, this wish fulfillment. Okay. I'm feeling like they're having some sort of deja vu, some sort of nostalgia with you. Okay. Some sort of wish fulfillment here with this wishful thinking. Yeah. Somebody feels there's a second chance here, but there was somebody trying to keep you in the energies of, and I say this respectfully, in the energies of control through some sort of religious beliefs that don't apply to you. Mhm. And it has something to do with these third party stitches. Okay. So let's first off allow me to be the first to welcome you to all the in 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. We're over here, we keep it real. Sometimes I come in hot and sometimes not. What that means is I do cuss and curse, I speak the truth, and I call out names when guided too. Hopefully you can vibe like that. And if you can, allow me to be the first to welcome you. And to my A1s, or my day ones, I love you. I love everything about you. Okay. Everything. Why? Because we resonate. We are in synchronization with one another. We know what's up. We know what's been going on. We know ain't no future in your front. You gonna own it. You gonna hold it. Right. You're the leaders by nature. That's what I feel. And that is why so many are grateful for you. I am grateful for you. Thank you for all that you do. Okay? Everything that you do for the space, however you contribute. I am grateful to everyone who contributes to our space. I am grateful. I love you and the divine loves you. Let's tap in, y'all. Divine, at this time, I ask that you continue to protect us during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil witchcraft being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you strike it down and cut it down as we too strike it down and cut it down, clearing, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe. Ashe, and thank you. All right, y'all. I feel like I could be speaking to a mature woman here. Yeah, you're a rich girl. Sure are. And people are upset. They can manipulate. So let's hold on. So the first off the top of the deck is discovery. I feel like many of you are now discovering your Ace of Wands. Okay, family, you're discovering your Ace of Wands. Discovery says you are being called to explore the resources and opportunities around you. New collaboration projects and relationships are drawing near. This journey will not only offer spiritual growth, but also bring material abundance. Do not fear to pursue it, as unexpected rewards are awaiting for you to discover. Literally, now where did I go? Where that ace? Literally, it came out with the Ace of Wands. This is fertility. This is growth. This is rebirth. Okay. This is current. I feel like this is currently presently happening. Then the second two is there's a final resolution here. There's a final resolution because of something. And I feel like it's because of some things that have been happening through third party stitches. But let's read what final resolution says. It says yes. The challenges you're facing will be resolved through cooperation with others. hmm Though the result may not be exactly what you hope for, working together and starting fresh always brings relief. Stepping into 10 of Cups. This is fulfillment. Okay. Then something about, yes, protecting your boundaries and the sun. And I know I had already shuffled, but okay. Protecting your boundaries here, it says you naturally give to others, but now it is time to protect your energy. Set boundaries around your space to avoid being drained. Protecting yourself isn't selfish, only then can you continue to help others. Okay. And then we have the sun here being vitality. Okay. Being hope, happiness, shining the light in the darkest places. I feel like somebody family really does like that energy about you. Now they're liking a lot about you too. I feel like they're also liking the fact that you not only radiate good positive energy, okay, but you're their wish fulfillment. You remind them of someone. And these people here, okay, these are your haters, okay? I feel like your haters wanted you to be up in your head, wanted you to be, and it's like, look, you don't have time to be walking around puzzled. Family, ooh, look, they just coming out. Okay, hold on, let me see what those two are. You don't have time to be walking around puzzled. Let's see. I'm gonna put this over here because we coming back to it because they popping out. Yeah, this is your haters. This is your hater energy, front and center. Okay. And they wanted to do this because it's all tied to spiritual warfare, family. Okay. It's tied to you knowing their wicked ways, their wicked practices, and their lies, and their deceit, their trickery, their manipulation, them being tied directly to the fucking brother that you don't really associate with because his ass ain't right. The devil. Okay. On confirmation. Okay. Period. All right. This is who you know they associate with. It is your damn choice to choose to associate with who you want to. You don't choose to associate with them. But these motherfuckers is mad about the shit. No, 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 no. They can't. And look, this is giving me, this is actually irritating because I feel like there's some control freak shit. And they trying to control a rich, mature woman by keeping them in some sort of puzzle, some sort of conflicted. The fuck you mean? This is their energy because you're rich, you're abundant, internally, externally. You understand me? Mm-hmm. Trying to keep you in some sort of puzzle. What does Spirit say here? Oh, I'm irritated at that. Yeah, love is the bridge between you and everything. Connection, oneness, finding your way forward. That's how you move. Okay, family? What does this say? Oh, I got it all the way upside down. Try something different. Surrender. Don't push so hard. Let grace carry you. Yeah. Okay. Period. That's what this message. This message is for these hanging ass people, hanging on the same ass, conflicted ass bull crap. Okay. Yeah. Confused, perplexed. That's what the fuck. Look, you're so, you're so rich. You're so rich. You're so rich internally, family. Okay. You're so rich internally and externally, as above, so below. Okay. Ooh, we, and then I look over and see, yeah, you got that glow. Because you got that glow. And you got that glow. Okay, you got that glow. Okay. Also, oh, Spirit wanted me to tell you there's something significant about the year 2000. This may have been when your journey started, was the year 2000. Something about Sade and the song By Your Side. Okay. Maybe some of y'all need to go listen to that. This is what I'm, look, you got the glow. Okay. Somebody sees new opportunities, new everything. Ace of Wands with you. Ace of Wands. Someone sees everything. The new career, successful business, somebody sees that. They see you have the Ace of Wands here. Okay. These energies are so busy trying to hold on to your energy because you do. You got that $1 trillion energy. Okay. For whoever I seen that posted, they was like, I'm a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire. I said, damn. They said they ain't skipping a beat. Okay. So that is the energy. You have that energy, and somebody really likes that energy. But they also have a respect for the fact that you can pick up on them minions that be coming in mad at the world and want their feelings to be heard. Okay. Okay, we hear you. We feel you. All right. Shit. We got it. But we ain't staying there because this is what's the problem with y'all. Y'all need to try something different and surrender. What they need to surrender to, family, is this right here, the love. Because love is the bridge between you and everything. Connection one is finding your way forward, is how they need to do. Because yeah, don't rush. They trying to rush and push and be demanding and so hard, and versus letting life flow. That's them. I'm telling you, that's them. You're here. You're with this 10 of cups. You got nothing but love for me, baby. I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. Yeah, these people right here, this whole little thing right here, with what they're trying to control you, family. And flip the roses you see fit. You know if your spirit's rich or not. You know if your soul is rich or not. Ashe, Ashe. Yeah, look, and then I look over and see the Ace of Cups. Right. Your Ace of Cups comes through your creation and love. You're able to create love. Oh man, look, let me tell you, whew, the Most High God, the divine creator of all living things, does all things through love. And there's all types of love. Mhm. Some of that love will put you on a rugged road. Okay, let's. As I'm shuffling and look down, y'all, that was what was there. I just slid it out a rugged. Hold up, quit playing. Then I look over here at this light bulb. Let's see. Listen, as soon as I said the divine will put you on all kind of love, because there's love. That's how the divine works. Okay. Let's see what this record roll say. Oh, we. It says this is a difficult and rarely walked. Y'all. Let me tell you, family. I don't mean to laugh, but I have to laugh in order not to cry. Y'all will be over here like, oh fuck. Everybody will be over here like, oh my, we got. But listen, I'm sitting here telling you about there's all kinds of love and there's the path that we have walked, Lord. You be like, ain't this a bitch again? Type energy, right? Whew. It says, this is a difficult and rarely walked path with slim chances of success. However, if you make it through, the rewards are what? Immeasurable. Immeasurable. Okay, this road is for those brave enough to step out of their comfort zone and become the hero. Okay. This is the road you chose. And it wasn't even you didn't choose it on purpose. Look who chose it. Look who chose it, family, your warrior spirit. God, that's who chose your path. Listen, what? The light bulb. Let me see. It is your light that lights the world. Self resilience, brilliant ideas, time to shine. Okay. You chose this, your warrior spirit chose this path. Let's see. You're being called to show your unyielding will where every conflict in life becomes a Proving what? Proving ground for your resilience. Damn. You must hold your ground no matter the external pressure. You already possess all the tools to fight the battle. Just trust in your ability. That's the thing. I'm telling you, you're a fighter. That's it. End the story. You're a fighter. And they like that shit. Hmm. Many like that. Yeah. You're a fighter. You probably reminded people of themselves. Long story short, family, you're a fighter. I see that spirit. I'm just trying to see. Hmm. And you will fight against these energies here. What is this? Oh, what is that? Yeah, there was something that there was a redirection that happened. Wow, let me see what happened here. You're being called to skillfully, really direct others' attention, not to manipulate, but to achieve goals in reality. Okay, with precise words and logic, focus, okay, attention towards positions that benefit you. So like I said, family, everything's a choice. Everything is a choice. We all have choices. You're not forced to be anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You just being here in the community, within the family, as long as your intentions are pure and clear, and you know what I'm saying? You're just here for the word, for the message. You're not here for anything malicious. Of course. That's why redirection happens here often, often. Okay. Message. Yeah. Something about trusting yourself and embracing your passions. Okay. Because I feel like somebody wanted to redirect you back towards some sort of scarcity. The fuck you mean? You ain't got time. You can keep your bullshit. This is the energy I keep getting because I feel like this energy here, they're so negative and they're really upset because you do have such a rich, wealthy spirit. Whew. You are rich and wealthy in telling you something about you walking through the land, the milk of honey. And I would have uploaded this short, y'all, but I put it on TikTok first. So when I tried to do it here, they was like it was a copyright. And I was like, well, is it a copyright on my own shit or I don't know. But you from the land of milk and honey, okay? You are very rich throughout the ethers. You're wealthy throughout the ethers, throughout the galaxy, masculine or feminine energy alike. You could be a divine mass in feminine energy at this time because you're going through an ascension and a transition. There are things that are happening. They're taking, flight quickly, and it's because you're going through it in your masculinity. You're actually having dual experiences. Okay, this redirection right here. You're being called to skillfully direct others' attention, not to manipulate. Okay. Direct others' attention to what be happening around them because the shit is just doesn't make sense. You be looking like, look, listen here, I got time to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play with you about shit. People do shit, they get mad, right? They're mad, they stop you know what I'm saying, doing shit they were doing before because they know what they do. Long story short, I'm showing you pay attention. Things running smooth, motherfuckers start doing little. That's because they pissed. Okay, that's because they pissed. They want to ruffle your feathers. The spirit is saying they ain't here to manipulate you. They're here to get you to pay attention. But to achieve goals in reality, you know what I'm saying? With precise words and logic, focus attention towards positions that benefit you. So some of you, I feel like, you could be in a position to where, yeah, um, there's something you're supposed to do with your skill sets because you're skillful. I don't know if you're supposed to talk to these things, write to these things. You could be a writer or something like that. Maybe even a movie producer for all you know. but it's something about you embracing your passion, okay? Because recent experiences have quickened your heartbeat, reminding you to chase your dreams. It is an insight from your Akashic truth, revealing that the path leads to abundance. Do not stifle this enthusiasm. Pursue it wholeheartedly. Whatever it is, whatever you do, you could be being redirected at this time too. Because I feel like, yeah, don't let nobody try to sit up in your energy and project negativity towards you, or even, any negative thought, family, immediately rebuke that, clear, cancel, and release and return to sender or senders with intentions of the number 333. Okay. Yeah, you take control of the situation from what they be trying to do. I feel like that's why you need to trust yourself. Okay. Trust yourself. Oh, I love these messages. Trust yourself, family. Okay. It says take control in a relationship or situation. Your passive stance has caused you to miss opportunities that should have been yours. Ooh, shit. Now is the moment to take charge, step forward, and claim what is rightfully yours. I promise you. Yeah, so trust yourself. You are called you are called to show courage by trusting your own judgment. Many voices in life may try to make you doubt your choices, but only you truly understand your genuine desires. Each decision you make is a reflection of your self-trust. I'm telling you. And that's that redirection. This was your redirection, taking control over this mess right here, over these people trying to come in on your rich energy, your rich, abundant energy, and you being a mature woman. With this embracing your passion, some of you have. You may even go into it further, deeper. There's something you're doing. You may want to create something else from it. hmm Somebody's at a crossroads and someone had to refocus. Tell me more about this embrace passion. Mhm. I feel like somebody's watching you. Ego check the dark. Because they just be like, I saw another thing and I was like, this motherfucker's crazy. He's sitting up here with this and I said, this ain't even a look. Okay, I saw that. Look, art of attraction. And it was in the reverse. Wow, that's funny. Because look, what was I just talking about, y'all? Yeah, there's somebody made a comment. They look like they was a sister, but what they said was some old witchy shit. And I was like, right? Art of attraction. The peacock theory emphasizes that over the top display is a strategic move. The universe encourages you not to hide your light. Use confidence and boldness to gain the upper hand in social settings. This person didn't have the ability to do that. Y'all ain't lying because they stood out like a sore thumb because it was like the comment they made and the picture that was sitting there. I was like, oh, yeah, this. I was like, are you sure? Did you just? Mhm. I didn't want to blast them and put them on blast because I said, if you pop back up somewhere else, though, you going on blast, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you on blast. But yeah, you got to, and it's so funny, family, because when you look at this stuff and you get to embracing or You embrace your passion, whatever your passion is, okay? When you lead from the heart, when you listen to what the Most High has for you to listen to and do what the Most High says for you to do, and you see things for exactly what they are. You really do. And it does, and look, she is a sister. It was a sister. At least that was the right. But did you see what it says? Sometimes people will put things. Let me show you. The peacock theory the peacock theory emphasizes that over the top display is a strategic move. Okay. Now, over the top display, just hear me on this, right? She displayed as being you know what I'm saying, like a sister, melanin sister, right? Now, it was something about the comment and the way she looked. It did not match up. It was an over the top. I bullshit you not. It was the over the top display of this person's energy. Mhm. That was the strategic tactic. That let me know that really wasn't even a sister. Mhm. But that's what it was appearing to be. But the comment was like, and even if it was, whoa, they are under someone else's control because you weren't perplexed at all. They're just conflicted. Hmm. Toxic. I can't make it up. Oh, look, Spirit said, hell on conflict. Spirit said, hell on conflicted. They ass is toxic. Yes, because what she said, I said, ooh, we clear, cancel, and release, and rebuke, return to sender. Mm-mm. Right? And toxic. Yes. Some around you are brewing deception, sweet lies, that dull your judgment like poison. I'm telling you, story vigilant. Don't let these good in what is that? Intentions become toxins and hinder your progress. So look, you see him whipping up potions and magics, right? Okay, that's what it is. They wanted to, brew up deception, wanted to deceive through this, right? Could be possibly even gossiping, family. But Spirit is saying, don't let these people do that. Stay vigilant. Don't let their good intentions, right? Good intentions, quote unquote, right? Become toxins that hinder your progress because people always act like they coming in with good intentions, right? Right. I feel like you've been advised to change your direction, and you're doing that because you're. I feel like whatever you're getting ready to reunite with, it was already yours. It's just coming back around to you. Something about whatever was stolen is being returned. Hmm. Ooh, now that was interesting, y'all. Because I sure did get ready to go get that card, and I do not have my little thumb thing on because my fingers just slide right off of them. It's not even funny. Tell me, oh, 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 there we go. Yeah, look, you gonna have to defend your new beginning. You and how was it? It was kind of like on the fence. I feel like this is you fighting for a new beginning, and they don't want you to get it. That's what that looked like to me. You got the seven swords out here, or seven of wands out here. And I do feel seven of swords energy. Yes, like you standing your ground. You fighting and battling, and there's conflict behind your new beginnings. And these are the people. These are their energies. Hmm. They be mad about your new beginning. Sickening, real sickening. I can't make it up. King of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone who's bitter as hell because they done lost some damn money. Narcissistic energy. Hmm. Working with a king of wands or met a king of wands, met they match. Somebody out here met they match. This gives me the energy of like, you know how male dominant men are and they're narcissistic and then they come in trying to, bully and punk people and shit or trying to, ruin someone's life through some sort of witchcraft because that's what they was over there doing potions and shit. Yeah, that's that spiritual warfare. That's the shit they practice, the demonistic and demonic practices. Okay. What is this? Yeah, there had to be some balance regained in this shit. And I feel you had everything to do with it. You brought back the balance. Okay, it says, yeah, you're casting all your light on one side, leaving the other in shadows. Shift your focus now to illuminate the neglected areas, or imbalance will cause unnecessary troubles. I feel like that was your glow. You did that. Because didn't I say, family, that there's going to be like different types of energy, yin yang energy here? Because the last few readings has been on that shadow side. You had to shine the light on the shadow. The light has been shined on the shadows. Now you know what it is. We're moving back into the light. You have got to be this energy. Yeah, that's the energy that takes action when they come to crossroads. I cannot make it up. That went flying. I'm glad it didn't hit the floor. I was about to say, oh no. Okay. Crossroads. Look, when it came to this Eight of Wands and this when you got to these crossroads, it says the universe is calling you to make a pivotal choice at the crossroads of destiny. Quietly listen to your inner guidance, dismiss external noise, and feel which path leads you deeper into your soul. Now is the moment for action. And what come out? That Ace of Wands. You've been taking action. Now is the time to go on and see it through. I'm telling you, family, there's something that I feel like that's your warrior side. This is warrior energy to me here. Okay. This is your warrior side because you are being spiritually led by your warrior side. Some of y'all, it's time for you to go on and take action because you've already dealt with the bullshit long enough. You can't keep dealing with the same shit. So some of y'all, when you get to them crossroads, you be like, shit, it's time to take action. Well, there may be another time for you right now to take action. Message. Especially when it comes to people that keep coming up against you trying to steal your light and steal your abundance because they're mad and they're hateful. Yeah, pissed off at the star that brings back hope. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. hmm Yes, and the Sisyphus here. Woo, you're caught in a repeating pattern, unable to make new choices in the current situation. Release outdated ideas. Okay. Connect with your intuition and seek entirely new insights. And that's what you had to do, family. I promise you. Because I feel like with that, maybe in the past there were some things and it just didn't work out for you, but you're like, fuck it now. Because it feels to me like these people still continue to come for you. So you're like, nah, the spirit is saying whatever was outdated is no longer outdated. Flexibility is here. It says, octopus, like any octopus swimming in the deep sea, your flexibility is your best weapon against pressure. Period. Adapting to change isn't about surrender, it's about smartly, what is that? Realigning yourself. True strength lies in controlling and adapting or control in constant adaptation. Okay, truth. These goddamn tiny ass words. I can't believe this shit. I wish they were bigger. Look how much more that could have been on there. Damn. True strength lies in constant adaption. And that is true. Okay. That is true, family. But really, what stood out to me was right here. The flexibility is your best weapon against pressure. Adapting to change isn't about surrender, it's about smartly realigning yourself. True strength lies in constant adaptation. So it was like you may have had to take a step back and look at something and realign yourself and then feel like, okay, everything's fine. But then, yeah, okay, with that Sisyphus out there, yeah, you were caught in a repeated cycle of attacks. So you had to do what you had to do because your warrior spirit, that's you, that's who you are. You're a fighter, period. And that flexibility, like that octopus, I feel like, please clear my crown down. With that octopus, I feel like, that flexibility right there, family, that's just you like, look, I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm not trying to, but if you keep coming for me, though, there will be some issues. And that's just going to be sent back to you through my ancestors. Because it's like people will come up against you and they all in some weird shit. It's like, bitch, sit your weird ass down somewhere because I know who sent you and I know where you came from. So all you doing is making your whole life a hot mess, trying to follow somebody else because you sitting up here looking like a whole hot mess, believe in some weird ass bullshit that people don't, and that's how people come, family. They do that so much. They sit up there and they realize you be looking like, hold up, I have not, yeah, you're too busy honoring yourself. So you don't have time to follow and do all the hateful things that people do. But they keep coming for you because they're jealous, they're envious. Some of them are fucking in love with you, man and woman alike. You're attracting them all, the dark, the light, everybody. But what they see most is your abundance, how rich you are internally and externally, as above, so below. Results of recognition. I'm telling you, that's what it is. I cannot make it up. It says, yeah, honor the effort you put in to reach your current height. Instead of solely focusing on what lies ahead, don't overlook your achievements. Be a proud king. For every success lies a multitude of persistence and effort behind it. Then we have results of recognition. Congratulations, your hard work is on the brink of manifesting into tangible achievements, bringing you the recognition you deserve and unlocking new possibilities. In this moment, the universe is signaling you to trust in your value. Okay, family? So, a lot of these folks, I feel like, whew, it's difficult sometimes, family, to even resonate because we don't really know what it is to hate on somebody else or it's not like that. It's like, shit, when you see other people, you be like, thank you. I'm glad somebody doing it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, at least that be my energy. I am not gonna lie. When I see others doing it, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm glad somebody doing it, getting it in, you know. Maybe there's some bit of, a bit of pride there, happy that, they're doing well, right? But I don't know how to be like, I don't like her or I don't like him. That's weird. I could like that's some weird ass shit to sit up there and do that. Now you may, oh, that's just crazy. I don't know. I don't know how people work like that, but they do. Obviously. Obviously they do. Yeah, prejudices. See, you don't have prejudices. Oh, thank you, Spirit. They do though. Prejudices. Yeah, you are being called to let go of all prejudices and preconceived notions, complaints, and criticisms only obscure your appreciation for life, Release the shackles within, and you will see the beauty around you with fresh eyes, embracing deeper connections. But they don't be wanting to do that. They don't be wanting to let go of their prejudices. I promise you that could be a problem for people sometimes, family. I've done it. I've been like, hey, hi. And, some people, they don't want to embrace that because, look, at the bottom of the deck, when I try to grab this one, yeah, because they're tied to karmics, third parties, haters, tied to third parties and haters. I told you. That's that shit. That's crazy too to me because I'm like, damn, just imagine the world without haters. Just imagine the world without haters. Like, damn, facts. Ooh wee. Look, and it go flying, see? Whew. The world is a mountain that echoes your words. Reflection, seeing affects what you do matters. Oh, see, man, didn't I just say that? The world without haters. Ooh wee. The world without haters, the world is a mountain that echoes your words, reflection, seeing effects. What you do matters. I'm telling you, oh wee, that's amazing that that came out. Family, shit, drop that in the comments below. A world without haters. Man, oh, I know that's right. Oh, I love it. Say a world without haters because good Lord. Yeah, the possibilities would be endless. Okay. The world without haters, the possibilities would be endless. It says possibilities, follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. I promise you, say it below. The world without haters makes possibilities endless. Ooh, I'm yes, that's that nurturing energy. That's that mentorship, that wisdom. That's that giving back. That's that paying it forward. And that's what you remind this energy of. Hmm. That's what I'm talking about, family. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up for y'all because I think that was the perfect. Because it's yeah, the a world without haters is what you remind this energy of. Hold on, y'all. I see. I heard that spirit. One more. I mean, this bottom one because I don't know what that is. What does it say? All right. That's gonna be the title too, y'all. And I know the title's gonna come at the end, so that just means you gotta listen to the message. Thank you. Look, babies, it says, yeah, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are, damn, the entire ocean in a drop. Stand out. Perspective brings things together. Mhm. I feel that energy. Yes, family. Yes, you may be isolating yourself, but I feel like that's coming to an end, okay? You may have been feeling rejected or left alone, or, this could have been some sort of thing that was self-inflicted. I feel like that is coming to an end. You could have been walking around with some sort of victim complex, okay? It says here, yeah, you think everyone is against you, and this attitude attracts more hardships. Stop self pity, actively create happiness, and the flow of abundance will pour into your life. And that's what I feel like somebody's energy could be. Okay. So don't feel that way for whoever that is resonating with. Okay. If you're feeling like, things are not going some certain kind of way, or you're feeling like you're a victim. No, don't you know, you're never a victim. You're always a survivor. Okay. You're not the sacrifice, you're the altar. Okay. All right. Remember that, family. Believe and know, because I'm promising you're not where you're at for any old reason. Okay. Because you've been through a lot of betrayals with this Ten of Swords. You've done had so much happen to you. The divine didn't bring you this far to leave you behind or to let you be manipulated by no damn karmics. Okay. All right. There's an obligation here. What is this obligation? Your obligation is do your thoughts need what does that say? Oh my goodness. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life, period. Okay. The obligation here, I feel like you do need to be obligated to focusing on the good in your life for whoever this bottom message is for, because your thoughts need a reboot. Okay. And that's that final message. Because I do feel energies that sit here, y'all. They do. They be mad. They be squinting hard. And I'll be the laugh, but I'm like, shit, don't get mad and squint at me because you sat up here. You did the shit. You did it. I know who you are, too. I know exactly who you are. You did this. I didn't do it. You did it because you just couldn't leave me alone. Gang stalker, stalker. Yeah. So yeah, trying to delay me, put your whole shit where it's at. Message. All right, family. All right, let's close out. Thank you so much, Divine, for keeping love in our lives. We love you. We are grateful for you. I'm speaking to the God within and all around us. I ask that you continue to keep us with harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.